That was fun.
Hello, you guys.
Welcome to another exciting episode.
Oh, feel it real fun?
Oh my God, can you believe how much fun we're going to have today, Victoria?
No. I can't believe it.
No, she says. All right.
Hello, you guys. So today is Attitude Activator number 6.
Oh my God, it's going to be marvelous.
The Effort Eliminator.
The Effort Eliminator.
On our 4th of June 2020.
Boom, all right, everyone.
So, go to freeneville.com.
Kim.
Join our Manifesting Master. Join our 90-day adventure.
I didn't even get to that whole thing about the 221.
Well,
sooner in them.
Like I don't even know if you're going to say something or not.
All right.
Today, yesterday.
Triple D, Iggy.
Excuse me. Right. You want to start again?
Sure. Welcome to another exciting episode of Real Fun.
No, I mean, subscribe to the 221 email.
That's right. Click the link we send you, because if you don't, we can't. That kind of thing. Triple M,
yeah.
Sherry, Paula, Iggy, Triple D people.
Yes.
Triple D, John Mance. All right.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. I got to tell you, we get the coolest updates. People, I got a lovely little email from someone who hasn't signed up for Manifesting Mastery yet, but she just wrote and she said, I really appreciate you actually emailing, because I emailed her, right?
Yeah.
She's like, wow, you're real. Yeah, we are.
We are real.
Yeah, we are. We love people. We love you guys.
Yeah.
So.
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right, because we get to know you at manifestingmasterycourse.com, because most people send their updates every 7 days, yada yada yada, and then we get to the thing where Victoria just said refunds.
That's right.
That's right. So today,
yes.
Fran,
yes.
Triple D, we're going to eliminate Alex. Not Alex. We're not going to eliminate Alex. We're going to eliminate effort today, guys.
Eliminate effort. Cool.
All right. So some of you guys may recall. I think I'd do this before.
Oh, yes.
And we've got this big package right here. And we've got the manuscript for the core lectures.
We did.
Neville's original one. Let me see. Look at that. Original manuscript. All right. All right. So anyway, no one to change but self comes from there. We're not going to read it from here, though.
No one to change but self.
That's right. So that's where the source of today's quotes comes from. And let's dive in, Victoria, because a lot of people, they really work hard to make changes in the world. Like some people burn cities down, right? Some people preach about it, right? And there's going to be all sorts of programs. And some people do whatever they can to change their wives and husbands.
Right.
Triple D, Carlene.
Yes.
So, but meanwhile,
we're
going to talk about, what do you really need to change, right? So, Victoria, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right.
You are already that which you seek, and you have no one to change but self in order to express it.
All right, so we're talking about attitude this week, right? Now, I want you to get this. This is the opposite attitude of everyone else. What you want to do is you got to strive, you got to push, you got to make a difference, you got to stand for change. Right. No, you already are. Right? What do you have to do to express it, Victoria?
Yeah. No one to change but self in order to express it.
Yes, you just have to change. Change. But continue, Victoria.
Okay. I wondered if it was a trick question.
No, not really.
There is nothing to change but our concept of self. As soon as we succeed in transforming self, our world will dissolve and reshape itself in harmony with that which our change affirms.
All right. So you don't have to strive, you don't have to push, you don't have to force, you don't have to... You have to change your concept of self. Right? At some point, I changed my concept of self from being a damn good hard worker, willing to work 40, 80 hours a week to do what it takes to make the money.
Yes.
To I used to sit in traffic at 4:30 in the morning, Squirrel Hill Tunnels, Pittsburgh, right?
Squirrel Hill Tunnels.
Yeah.
That's what they're really
Honest to God, that's what they're called, right?
Okay.
And when, so, it was a shitty situation. But, I used to, used to zoom through pretty fast if I left the house at 4:30. If I left at 4:45, I'd sit in traffic for an extra 45 minutes to an hour, right?
Yep.
So I'd get to work early, do my Tai Chi form and stuff. But, I got tired of that. My concept of self was, I can go out there and hustle and make a good living and all that good stuff. Yeah, 4:30. You got it, Iggy. Right, that's when I left the house. So, meanwhile, that old concept of me had to die. it was a nice concept. I mean, hard worker provides for his family, right? Yeah. But meanwhile, Victoria, let's continue.
I know beyond all doubt that there is nothing for man to do but to change his own concept of himself, to assume greatness and sustain this assumption.
So Victoria gave me an assignment this morning when I left the house. She wanted me to get change. Change, right? She wanted me to go to the store, yes. And she wanted me to get two things, right? She wanted me to get sauce so we could make chicken parma.
Yes.
I didn't get the sauce, right? No. I mean, I just forgot the sauce. I stumbled around. I couldn't figure out what I was there for. So I bought bubble bath. But so I went, and I went to the checkout, and the lovely Hannah with an H, right? She's actually Hannah with two H's, right?
Yes,
so
she has.
And I said, "Good morning, Hannah with an H."
She's what's it called? A palindrome?
Yeah, she's a palindrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hannah. Yes.
Right? So I said to her, "Hannah, any chance I can get cash out, from her?" She goes, yeah. So Victoria wants a lot of tens. Right? She's just got a thing for $10 bills. I don't understand her, but it's just how she is sometimes. And so I'm imagining getting tens. And so I stick the card in, and she goes, "Oh, how much do you want?" I says, $190, right? Victoria figures out the math. If I get like 180 or 190, I'll get more tens than if I don't get
if you get 200,
yeah, she took like 2 hours to explain that to me this morning, right?
Yes.
And so she's using effort, right? She's using logic, trying to explain it all to me, where the money's going. Well, it's effort trying to keep up with it all.
Right.
So
yes.
So I stood in line, and I'm just imagining a lot of tens. And so she goes, "Well, let me just cash you out, and let me look in my drawer." And she looks in her drawer, and she goes, I can give it to you, but I got to give you a lot of tens." Score. So what's that have to do with today's lesson, Victoria?
Eliminating effort.
Yeah. See, I was not thinking, fuck, if she doesn't have it, then I'll go see 4 at the liquor store, and maybe she'll have enough for me. And if they don't, maybe I'll stop by the health food store. Do they do cash out? Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't in because people that they'll come home every day, and it's like, you couldn't believe what happened. The amount of hassles that I had today, right? They have hassles every day, right? Now, you could kill them all and let God sort them out, right? So you have nobody hassling you anymore. You could imagine lovingly for every single person. I'm not imagining you an asshole anymore. I'm imagining you working with me, right?
Nice for a change.
Right? Imagining you being nice for a change, Victoria. Right? Or Jamaica, right? I can imagine I'm leaving the shop satisfied. Right, I got the money. It was easy. It was fun. Boom. So,
this reminds me a lot of Neville when he said, well, he's no doubt said it a few times, but it's like, what's your mood?
Yeah, that's it.
Mood
right?
Are you into struggle and work and effort?
Yeah, that's a state, guys.
Yeah.
But if you focus on this, and here's the thing, right? You can imagine it fun and discover that it's easy. I love that. That's mine. Right? So don't steal it. But tell everyone that I said it. Right? You can imagine it's fun and discover it's easy. But you can also do this. You can let it always be 100% about you. Right? I let it be 100% about me. And I roll in, and I get half of what Victoria wanted right. Right? Boom. Right? Talk about score.
That's all right. I'll make up a sauce. It'll be cool.
Right? So, but I got half right. Right? Good on me. But I got the money that I wanted. But if I was imagining, if I'm the guy that always has a hassle, you get it? Boom. So Adelia says, your mood is your state. Yeah, you get it? It's your mood. It's your identity. And when you nail those, no one to change but self. Is there more to that quote, Victoria?
There is one more.
I thought so.
Paragraph or sentence.
Right.
If we walk as though we were already the ideal we serve, we will rise to the level of our assumption and find a world in harmony with our assumption.
All right, get it? Now I'm going to read this and break it down in like 3 little bits here, because this is really important. If we walk as though we were already the ideal we serve. This is not about faking it. It's about being moved from the state. So I don't walk around pretending that everyone is nice to me. No, I'm actually walking,
So
knowing.
does he mean there that we're already the ideal we serve, as in it's the state we're serving?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it?
Confirming that. Yeah.
So get how cool this is? Because it's not about faking it till you make it. No, it's the ideal that you serve. I'm serving the ideal of having lovely experiences with people. Victoria, you've been with me in the shops more than once. How lovely is it for the people around me?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
It's because of how I'm beholding me. If I was going through the store being Mr. Cranky Fuck, right? Everybody would be right. Remember, everybody write this down. If you leave the house in the morning and you bump into an asshole, you bump into an asshole. But if you leave the house in the morning and all day long you bump into assholes, everyone write this part down. You're the asshole.
Yes,
Got it?
Got it.
So if we walk as though we were already the ideal we serve, in other words, if you're moved by it, right? You know if you're moving from it, right? The ideal that you serve, we will rise to the level of our assumption. Ooh. You get it? And find a world in harmony with our assumption. Get how cool that is?
Yeah, that's like with our reactions. Change the self of I yesterday. The feeling of I.
Yeah, changing the feeling
of
I from yesterday's show. Notice how they're building on each other?
Yes.
Ooh. Jacqueline, welcome to the
Our
show.
world has to change.
So, this is all about eliminating effort, guys. You could go out and be nice to people so they're nice to you. I say nice things. I win friends and I influence people.
Yes.
Right? How to win friends and influence people.
Yeah.
Right? Or you can change yourself. Right? Boom. So, by the way, loving husband has an idea. We'll talk about it after the show.
Oh, he's got an idea.
I got an idea. Because since I got the grocery order half right.
Yes.
But I did get bubble bath. Oh, cool.
No, but I thought, because we've got the jar of bruschetta.
Anybody know what bruschetta is?
Yeah,
Let
it's
us know.
roasted peppers.
Right?
And then I've got a little tin of tomatoes.
Oh, perfect.
And loads of garlic. So I'll just mix
she'll
it
whip
all
it up.
and it'll be yummy.
She's so yummy.
Maybe some herbs.
Herbies. All right.
So sauce is sussed.
See?
Yes.
Boom. Loving, happy husband and wife. All right, Poppy, welcome to the show.
Cool.
Alrighty, so Victoria, what was your strawberry bit? See, I stole her role.
You did.
I did. I tell you what, I like the way you say it, so you ask everyone.
No, that's cool. No, tell us your strawberry bit.
Yeah, tell us.
Type it in down there so we can see.
Yeah. Right. Or just scream it really loud. If 100 of you scream it really loud at your device right now, I'll give you something. Right? So
What was my strawberry bit? I liked in that last sentence that middle bit, because it said about if being faithful or something to the ideal that you serve.
Yes.
Then it said it's about you will
rise.
Yeah, you will rise to it, to that assumption, and it actually reminded me of that little 2 words out of the Bob Seger
Triple D lesson,
Triple
right?
D lesson that someone mentioned. I can't remember who it was, but how when he said aim high, and it's like it is that. It's like we lift up others, we lift ourselves, we aim high. It's like that last little bit there. We will rise to the level of our assumption. Anyway, that's my strawberry bit.
Cool. And mine will be the rest of that, basically, that last sentence. Ready? And we will find a world in harmony with our assumption. Right? In my world, everyone's waking up. At one point, everyone's at different stages of waking up to who they are and discovering how this works. Okay? Where I'm living from, I have no interest in changing. Like Neville says, don't worry about the wars, the loogies, all that stuff. Go to NevilleGoddardQuotes.com, type in the word spiral. There's always going to be loogies. There's always going to be wars, because that's what people are imagining up. Right? However, when you live from the understanding of everyone is waking up to the love that they are. Everyone is waking up to who they are and how this works. For me, I just see it all as perfection. Because at some point, people get tired of the war. Yeah. They get tired of the struggle. They get tired of being the hard worker. And they put that down. They change their concept of self. So, and you will find a world in harmony with your assumption. There's my world. I'm watching people wake up. Some slowly, some a lot quicker, some unexpectedly rapidly. Oh my God. And it's such a thrill. So, boom. All right. So, Victoria.
Yes.
Shall we tell them?
Yep. So go to freeneville.com.
221 email to pseudo-random goodness.
Yes.
Boom. You know, Jerry Amica is sort of like pseudo-random goodness. You ever notice that?
It's pseudo-random
Yeah,
goodness.
it's like, hey, I'm Jerry. I'm pseudo-random goodness. Right?
Yeah.
So, love you, buddy. Boom.
Cool. Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. It's 90 days. It's an adventure. Half a donut a day. Go check it out. Check out it.
Check out it.
Check out it.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. And for the show shares and those who share your lives with us, we really appreciate that. Sharing is caring. It's true. I can tell you. So I get the email from the lovely lady this morning, and she's thankful that I actually sent her a personalized email, right? And I wrote back to her, and she wrote back, and I wrote back, just real quick, right? But there's this thrill. So here's the thing, guys. If you think it's a thrill that I write you, even if it's a semi-canned message, if I just personalize a little tiny bit, because I send out a lot of emails a day, sometimes, like, thank you for your orders, mostly canned, but if I can, I'll stick in something personal, right? And when you write back, I'm thrilled. Now, if you write me back a novel, I skip it. But when you write back, we touch each other. See, I'm a touchy guy. Concept of self, get it? I love that. So, something you can imagine more touching points in your life. So, all right. Tiny little bonus rant.
Tomorrow's Your Questions Answered Live, so it's a long show.
That's right, because answering your questions dead sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So get your questions ready. The post will go up sometime tomorrow morning.
Get them ready now. Get them ready now. Get them
yes.
ready now. Get them ready now.
See yous.
Love you guys. See you, John Mans.